Hey guys, so this is our new read aloud that we're going to start. It's called The Thief of Always by Clive Barker. So in this first video, what I'm going to do is just kind of go through some of the basics of the book, like the cover, and I want you to maybe pause the video and write down what you're thinking that the book might be about just based on the cover, the pictures, and so on. This says illustrated with more than 40 original drawings by the author, so there's going to be some drawings and pictures in here. Maybe talk about why you think that it's written like this, what type of book this might be, so on and so forth. This one says menacing demons, wondrous miracles, sinister magic, and vivid characters. A compulsive, lightning-paced tale that almost begs to be read aloud. That was by Miami Herald, so that's just what this section right here says. Then on the back of the book, there's some cool things. It says, Barker puts the dark side back into childhood fantasy. So obviously right there, that tells you what kind of book it is. And Publishers Weekly said that. A wonderful story, Denver Post says. None of Clive Barker's admirers are likely to go away disappointed. So that's something else. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. This is who Clive Barker is. Maybe talk about what he looks like and what kind of books you think he might write. Obviously, it talked about fantasy, but why he might write those types of things. Then down here, Clive Barker, I'm going to move this out of y'all's way. Clive Barker is the internationally best-selling author of more than 20 books for adults and children. He is also a widely acclaimed artist, film producer, screenwriter, and director. He lives in Beverly Hills, California. So just what the back cover says, hopefully it'll adjust so you guys can read it. It says, Mr. Wood's holiday house has stood for 1,000 years, welcoming countless children into its embrace. It is a place of miracles where every childhood whim may be satisfied. There is a price to be paid, of course, but young Harvey Swick, bored with his life and beguiled by Mr. Hood's wonders, does not stop to consider the consequences. It is only when the house shows its darker face, when Harvey discovers the pitiful creatures that dwell in its shadows, that he comes to doubt Mr. Hood's philanthropy. But the house and its mysterious architecture are not about to release their captive without a battle. Mr. Hood has ambitions for his new guest, for Harvey's soul burns brighter than any that he has encountered in 10 centuries. So, what I want you to do is, once you finish watching this video, just write down some of your initial thoughts about the book cover and things like that. I'm going to quickly show you the table of contents because you can make some assumptions about, what the titles are called as well of each chapter. So it talks about all of his different novels that he does. The very first picture that you see is of this right here, this creature. We don't know who it is. Maybe you can make some predictions. It says to MSS. Okay. So I must have missed the table of contents page. There it is. Alright. So some of the titles are Harvey Half Devoured, The Hidden Way, Pleasure and the Worm, A Death Between Seasons, The Prisoners, Seen and Unseen, A Present from the Past, Hungry Waters, What Do You Dream, Falling from Grace, Turnabout, What the Flood Gave Up and What It Took, The Fourth Part of Darkness, Time Was, New Nightmares, Back to the Happy Land, Cook, Cat and Coffin, The Bitter Truth, Dust to Dust, The Thieves' Meat, Tricks and Temptations, Appetite, The War of Seasons, A Fledgling Thief, The Vortex, Living Proof. So those are just the titles of the chapters. So once this video is over, write down your thoughts, maybe pause it in between a couple of different things so that you can make some predictions about what this book is going to be about. Look forward to reading it.